The coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, has consumed the lives of people from all over the world. One group that has been affected tremendously is college students, more specifically, study abroad students. I interviewed 3 study abroad students from City University of London about their experience from applying to study abroad in the UK through to having to come home. The 3 students interviewed are from 3 different countries. Grant Bushmiller is a student from the US, Manon Bros is a student from the Netherlands, and Alex Strelchuk is a student from Switzerland. Even under normal circumstances, why would students want to leave their home university and study abroad? Grant explains.
There are 2 main reasons why I wanted to study abroad. First one being I'd never been to Europe before in my life, or really abroad before in my life. And the second one being the fact that, I didn't really see, especially in the near term, have the opportunity to live abroad, explore, an area of the world where I'd never been in before. Try and get out of my comfort zone a bit there and, the adjustment process, as well as meet a variety of different people, whether they be from the States, Europe, Middle East, wherever in the world, who had come to study at City University.
Not everyone who wants to study abroad gets the opportunity. You have to apply. For American students, the process of applying is mainly done through the university's Study Abroad Advising Program. However, it is a different process for European students. Alex describes his experience.
Basically, you have to do yourself everything. So I just emailed the uni, was like, yeah, I'm a student from Switzerland. I want to study next semester. Can I study? But that was a couple of emails, and then just filled in the form. They answered me, yeah, you can come.
Once they are accepted, the students have to get to their location of study. Manon describes her transit to London.
So I was with my parents, me and my parents, and we all had this one big suitcase. So 3 big suitcases, one small one, and we took the train from Liège to Brussels, and then the Eurostar to the center of London, St. Pancras, and then I took an Uber to my room.
Once the students are in London, they must adapt to the new culture. Grant talks about the difficulties of adjustment.
Living abroad is very different than just traveling somewhere. You really do have to. It forces you to really adopt and adapt the culture much greater than if you're just in London for a week or something like that. I think that experience is very rare to have, and you're never going to have, not for a long time at least, going to be able to have, this 4-month or what turned into 2.5-month block of time where you're just fully living in a country outside the States and have the time available to really explore it to its full potential.
However, the fun did not last forever. According to the students interviewed, they began hearing about COVID-19 towards the end of January. Alex explains.
20th of January, I think, maybe 22nd, stuff like that. And I heard of it, I heard of it through the Davos media channel. For me, it was this is a thing in China, and everyone expects it to become a big deal in China. But 100% it wasn't a big deal for Europe or UK specifically.
As the semester continued, the situation became more serious. Manon describes when she realized the situation had become heightened.
My aunt and my niece were coming that weekend, but they called me the day before, sorry, but we can't come because of the coronavirus. And I was like, huh? What's going on? It's not that serious in England. So I didn't know that it was so serious. And then my friend came over the weekend, and we were sitting in a bar, and we got this message from the Dutch government, all restaurants and everything is closing, blah, 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 you can't go out. And we were sitting in a bar in London, if there was nothing going on, and that was so weird. And then my friend's father is working in the Dutch media, and he was like, okay, tonight is this, the government's talking to the Dutch citizens about what's going on in the country, and it's going to be really worse. They're thinking about shutting down the land borders, so please come home as soon as you can. So on Monday morning, we decided to come home, and I had 1.5 hours to pack my bags and leave. That's about it. It was like a movie, so quick. Actually, I have one suitcase with me, and all my other stuff is in London.
Leaving a month early without notice can leave a hole in the experience of a lifetime. Manon discusses what she misses about studying abroad.
I miss the classes a lot because we struggle with things and we need some help, and I think it's lacking on that. The nice restaurants, the shop, like everything. I miss the whole city, and also like studying. It was not bad. Everything was fun.
From the U.S., Meredith Ammons.